Here's how easily manipulated gamers are. You've got these people that are spending thousands of dollars, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars, to get waifus that aren't real in a video game. Are you fucking kidding me? And you think that they're gonna be able to resist pre-ordering? Stay strong, McCool. There's a low percentage of us who hasn't and will not buy the pre-order deal. Let me. All right. Let's look at this here. I wouldn't even call it a minority. Asmongold did a poll and only 16% of his viewers pre-ordered and got them out. 84% of his viewers didn't. It's just a loud minority that doesn't agree with McCool. No, here's the truth: is that most people that watch my stream kind of agree with me. I think that the truth is that if you're a developer, you would be stupid to not do pre-orders. That's the facts. You'd be dumb not to do it because you get to determine how many people are on the server. You get the money early. There's literally no negative to having pre-orders. You see what I'm saying? So like if every developer is going to continue doing pre-orders, even if very few people buy them, because it's still going to be better than zero. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm guessing most don't play. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't play WoW. That's also a big factor. You know what I mean? And you're trying to use that poll for basis. You didn't even get 10% vote total. No, you're right. There weren't really that many people that voted. But what I'm saying is that just logically, if you're a developer, there is no reason not to do pre-orders. Like, there really isn't. Like, the only time that you wouldn't do pre-orders is, like, if you were super unconfident about the product and you didn't want to ruin your brand image. But, like, even if you think that it's okay, you'd probably still do pre-orders, and most people will be all right with that. If you're morally against it, well, I think that morality is always, there's a dollar value to that. And so I don't really take that very seriously, and that's why every company pretty much does it. And there's also plenty of people that are not morally against it. They don't see anything wrong with it. I don't like pre-orders, as I said before. If I wasn't a streamer, I would not really do pre-orders, but I'm not really seeing it going away anytime soon, if you want me to be honest with you. I really don't think so. So it's dumb. If the game is good, no one has issues with pre-orders. Yes, exactly. And I think that most people, whenever they release a game, they think their game is good. That's what makes sense. I don't know, to be fair, I see the pre-order amount everywhere I go on Moonguard and Warm Rest Accord. Yeah, well, those are also the fucking RP servers, so you've got to expect that RP players are never going to quit the game, okay? Like, if they haven't gone over to Final Fantasy to fucking, go to Catgirl nightclubs by now, they're not going to ever leave the game, okay? This will never happen. Minority plays raids, grants, or dailies, probably more likely to pre-order them out. No, I think so too. I think that's always what it is. Doesn't necessarily mean the majority of players got it. I don't think the majority of players pre-order. I don't think so at all. Because you see a lot of day one sales. So there's a lot of people that just buy it on the first day. Now, my actual opinion is that if you can't, like, let's assume that you buy the game on the first day and you don't pre-order. Buying it on the first day, in my opinion, is very similar to pre-ordering. Am I crazy with this? I feel like these are very similar things because this is an MMO and like you don't really know like what the scope of the game is going to be on the first day of the expansion. You have no idea. Everybody thinks every expansion is great whenever it first comes out because you're dealing with all the new stuff. That's what it is. If you buy it day one blindly, then yeah, that's the same thing. I think so too, absolutely. It's all about sales metrics. Yeah, sure. And here's the thing, is I just want to see, the game come out. I want it to be good. Whether they have pre-orders or not, I don't think it's going to have anything to do with that, man. And I think pre-orders are totally different now that we don't really use physical media anymore. I think that people pre-order. So here are the reasons why people pre-order. People pre-order because they get bonuses for it, and also because most of the time you can pre-download the game if you pre-order. So whenever you pre-order and you can download the game, you can play it immediately whenever it comes out. You don't have to sit there downloading the whole thing and worry if the servers go down or something bad happens. So I think that that's why it's going to happen. Again, I think that if you're a developer and you don't have pre-orders, you're a fucking idiot. You should definitely have pre-orders. Let's read a few more of these comments and we'll move on to the next thing, okay? Let's see here. Spoiler, McConnell is right. It doesn't matter how right you are if people don't care. That's all there is to it, and they're still going to do it. There are a lot of things that you can be right about, but will have no impact or consequence because people will always do what they want to do. That's just the truth. I don't like this. I have had to learn this the hard way. I've had to learn this the hard way, is that with store mounts. I fucking hated store mounts, and I still don't like store mounts. I still think they're bullshit, but I was on a crusade against this for like 10 years. I was one of the first people that was fucking speaking out against this. And you know what? Nobody else gave a shit. People called me a loser. They said I was only complaining because I didn't have any fucking money. And that's what happened every single goddamn time. I poured salt on my head for that. And you know what? The spit ban incident, exactly. It made no consequence and it did nothing. And you know what? That's just what's going to happen. I think that I think that gamers are the most easily... All right, here's how easily manipulated gamers are. You've got these people that are spending thousands of dollars, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars, to get waifus that aren't real in a video game. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? And you think that they're gonna be able to resist pre-ordering? No fucking chance. It's not gonna happen, man. And I'm sorry, fucking weebs. Yes, that's right. Well, yeah, you could hire an escort for that much fucking money, man. PNGs of waifus. Yes, that's what it is. They're so easily manipulated, it's not even funny. I've gone a step further. Not touched a Blizzard game, period, for months now. None of the info about the stuff has grabbed my attention. Boys, am I free of Bobby's maze? You'll be truly out of it once you stop caring about news of Bobby and his little circus altogether. I think that's true. It's like whenever you... I feel like if whenever you get out of something, all you think about is the fact that you're not in it anymore, in my mind, you're still kind of in it. You know what I mean? It's like whenever you are apathetic about the situation entirely, that's whenever you've truly moved on. It's whenever you can go to your whenever you start forgetting to check on your ex-girlfriend's Facebook page. That's whenever you've really fucking moved past her. It's not whenever you're looking at her Facebook page every day and thinking how much of a bitch she is or how ugly she is now. No, you have not moved past it. You've moved past it whenever you hear somewhere like, oh, she got another boyfriend. Okay, cool. Well, I hope she's happy. Or, well, fuck her. Who cares? And that's the last time you ever think about it. You don't look the guy up. You don't try to figure out if he's better looking than you are or taller than you. You don't give a shit. Because you're fucking moving on with your life, and that's in your rearview mirror. So that's whenever you really fucking move on. So you have all these people that are posting all the time about how much they've quit WoW and how much they don't like WoW and how bad WoW is. These are people that are still in the maze, okay? They're just in the shadow realm of the maze. That's all there is to it. Let me go back down here. Deinstall Boundnet since 2019. There's a lot of people that do that. I think so. And I'm not really surprised about it. I think that most people, the reason why a lot of people are like unsubbed, because this is true. Like Blizzard is losing players. They are losing players, and not only are they losing players, but they are losing players. They were losing players during COVID. That's really bad. Where every other fucking, whenever Netflix stocks went to the moon, whenever, every other fucking game company was going to the moon, Blizzard was still fucking rolling around in the dirt on Earth. You know, that's what it was. They were digging a hole on Earth. Yeah, that's what they were doing. And it was awful. I feel bad. It's crazy they're losing players, but not money. Well, no, of course not. That's the way that microtransactions work. That's why so many companies do them. And that's it. So next, BlizzCon will bring Rotten Tomatoes, throw at people. No, that's too much. Like, you can't. I think that if you're ever not happy enough about a video game that you want to take that into the real life realm and harass an employee, you should check yourself into a psych ward. You should check yourself into some sort of a therapy session, because it doesn't really matter. Like, it's just a video game and nobody cares, and if you try to do stuff like that, you're a fucking nutball. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it's pretty harsh. Well, okay, you want me to be totally fucking honest? I think pieces of shit that fucking say stuff like that should be investigated, made sure, not stuff like that. It's like so fucking vanilla, right? But like any sort of a comment like that that's serious, I think it should be investigated by the fucking police. I think the idea that you should just like be able to openly talk about like harassing people and attacking people and like escalating things on a physical level in real life over something that you're not happy about in a video game or on the internet, I think that the idea of doing that, I think that should be a fucking jail sentence if you keep doing that, or if you're doing it seriously. Absolutely. People have the right to not have to fucking worry about their own life because some fucking over-emotional gamer on the internet is pissed off because they didn't add what he wanted into the video game. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. And it's called intent, and you can't. Yes, I'm not a fan of it. So yes, checking yourself into a psych ward or getting therapy is actually not the harsh way of me saying it. That was the nice way. I just did the harsh way. I think you're a fucking loser and a piece of shit if you say stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I actually think. And let's go back over. We're gonna look at this other stuff. But you know what? You want to talk about Wyatt? We can complain about Wyatt all fucking day. But the moment that you take it into real life, you're wrong. Yeah, he fucking lied about the gear thing. He's a piece of shit for doing that. And he knew what he was doing, I bet. Yeah, I agree. But that's where we're going to stop. That's about it. And so let's see here. Man, McConnell's rant was exactly how I feel about the whole thing. I just want to scream at these fucking twats. You're partly responsible if this expansion is shit. They just like, I love seeing these comments. What do you think you're doing? Like, what change do you make it like this? It's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything. Like, oh my God. It's not what it is. They intentionally do the Dave Chappelle cadence sometimes. I think it's just it is a side effect of me growing up watching the Chappelle show, if you want me to be honest. Yeah, stop making money, Blizzard. Pre-orders do not change the product quality. I think the implication behind it is that because there are pre-orders, then the developer doesn't have as much of an incentive to deliver a quality product because people have already paid for it. So they don't have to earn the dollar anymore. That's effectively what they're saying. I played World of Warcraft 2006 until late 2020. Pre-ordering the game will not hurt me financially at all. I love WoW. I just don't trust Blizzard 2018 plus. There's a lot of people that feel that way, and I'm not surprised. He can't keep getting away with him. Haven't gained another angel today. Me and hell, where is Bobby Kotick? What is this? See, I do want to play this game. I don't know how you can look at a game like Starfield and then watch Doom and then think Starfield is anything less than a joke. This gameplay is just so much better. It's like it's infinitely fucking better. Like, it's more responsive, it's faster, it's more fluid, everything. Like, how the fuck does a game like Starfield get front page promotion or like, you know, main stage promotion on one of these fucking events whenever you have a game like Doom out? I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all, man. Not the same type of game. Yeah, one sucks and one doesn't. But like, I know that shit's Photoshop. Like, I can tell immediately that shit's Photoshop. Like, it is. Like, it's fucking Photoshop. I've seen the original. That's not what it is, okay? Some people are too insecure to play Doom. Yeah, that could be it. How Blizzard feeling whenever the news about WoW's expansion? That's so sad. Pre-order? Listen. I actually don't think the game is that bad right now. I don't think it's that bad. I think that if you like WoW, if you've liked WoW in the last 5 years, I don't think it's that bad. Now, if you don't like the game, if you don't like the way that WoW has been designed in the last 5 years, like Legion onward, you probably don't like the current game. I think that's fair. And there's a big part of me that doesn't like that. I agree with you. But I think that for what it is, it's in a relatively good state right now. Expansion endings are the only time that WoW is good. Yes, I think that's fair. And you're blinded, dude? Blinded? No, I don't. Guys, I've been playing WoW a little bit more recently, but besides that, I haven't even been playing the game. I'm just saying, like, this is my opinion. I feel like it's not in that bad of a state. It's okay. And game sucks. I mean, there are a lot of people that don't like the game. And I don't think that you're wrong for not liking the game. But what I am saying is there's a lot of people that do like the game. And the type of game that Legion was, etc., I think is not it is not that bad right now. That's all I'm saying. Game dies after a month. Which game doesn't? Most games die after a month, unfortunately. Animal Crossing fans be like, yo, this gameplay is mad intense right now. I mean, you're not wrong. I am not a big fan. I played the first Animal Crossing, and I never played another Animal Crossing after that. I never got into it. Think it's close to as good as Legion? No, I don't think so, but I think it's okay. It's how it always was. Bad at the start, and the last patch is decent. Yeah, I think that we're at the last patch is decent point. The progression is almost complete. Letting it grow out, the self-haircut. I wonder what I look like bald. That's not going to happen, guys, okay? It's... What the fuck? Asmongold the Grafted? It's the Banhammer? I know that. It's nuts, man. Weird part is they actually find these people somehow. Blizzard. Now, that's how I imagine our target audience. Wow, I have too much money. Damn it, what am I gonna do with all this money? It's literally falling out of my pockets. Won't somebody please take some of this money? Yes, I think you're right. There are a lot of people out there that are just fucking dumb. I know this is, and this is kind of what I was saying before about like WoW players and like people that don't like WoW now, is that there are a lot of people out there that just like the way that WoW is right now. They like WoW. They like playing the game. It's fun for them. You know, maybe they tried Final Fantasy and Lost Ark. It wasn't really their game. And that's it. Who? A lot of people, man. There are. Absolutely. Money havers. Yeah, sure. And they're wrong? No, I don't think they're wrong. I just think they don't like the same thing. And 14% of Wrath numbers. He was number one. Well, Wrath of the Lich King, I don't think... What do you guys think? Do you guys think Wrath is going to be really big whenever it comes out? I feel like it's going to have a really big boom, but I can't really imagine it retaining players that well. Yeah, I don't think it's hard to tell. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I think it is hard to tell is because they are making changes with the game. So it's like, okay, if you're making changes with the game and you're doing things different now, it's like things are more up for grabs because I don't know how players are going to react to them, and I don't know how Blizzard is going to react to that either. It'll be more popular than TBC. I think at the beginning it will be, but afterwards I'm not sure if it's going to level down there. They're so unrealistic. Men can't expect us to look like them. I gotta hit the gym right now to look like them. Yes, exactly. Like, I wonder how many people watching or reading JoJo, it got them to start working out. Like, I feel like there's gotta be a pretty good amount. You know, like, for sure, yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely. And what goes up, what's gonna, yeah, me, absolutely. No, I think that there are plenty of people out there. I've always thought this was odd, right? Is you can have these guys that have, you know, like, fucking, they look like Mr. Olympia, and they're going around with like some massive sword and they're super strong, and no guys ever complain about unrealistic body expectations, you know? They never do that. Yeah, I want to be like Goku. Yeah, that's the thing, is like a lot of people that are my age, they first started working out and their inspiration was probably Dragon Ball Z. I'll be totally fucking honest. I even know some of them, man. And let's see this. The reason why I stopped Mythic Rating. Why did you stop Mythic Rating? Let's find out why. I'll tell you why he stopped raiding right now. It's because his computer sucks. Yeah, the guy's computer sucks. How the fuck can you raid with this FPS? Holy shit, no wonder. Yes, he's going to show how complex the fights are. Yes, I think that's basically one of the big reasons, too. I think that's why so many people play Sunwell and so many people play TBC, is because it's just so much easier. It's more simplistic. It's not as convoluted. There aren't 8 different intricacies between mechanics that you have to all manage together. You can just play the game and that's it. And, yeah, I think so. And a hard game bad? Yes, I unironically think that. I think that if you make a game too hard, you're going to lose people's attention span. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, follow the voice that's telling you where to go. I'm telling you guys, Mythic Rating in Retail WoW is not, like, Sunwell is a joke compared to Mythic Rating in Retail WoW. It is an absolute fucking joke. I know there are some fucking classic Andys out there that are like, oh no, I'll tell you something. I had to move lefts 3 times on that fight. You only have to do it once in Molten Core. Things are heating up. Classic's getting hard. Yeah, guys, listen. It's not that hard anymore, and that's all there is to it. Retail WoW is infinitely harder, infinitely more complex, and I think also that's not a good thing in many regards. But yes, I do think that it's a lot harder. Absolutely. Sunwell's only hard because you need a fuck ton of gear. Sunwell, no, that's not true. Sunwell was hard because there were a lot of mechanics. It was the first, like, for example, like Tier 5, you needed a good amount of gear, but Tier 5 was like really hard mechanically. Whereas like Tier 6 wasn't as hard mechanically in my mind, right? I don't think that it was. But the difference between like Tier 5 and Sunwell is that Tier 5, or Sunwell had the mechanic expectations of Tier 5, and it also had the gear expectations. So it's like not only did you have to meet these fucking mechanical requirements, but you also had to do the gear at the same time. Sunwell was hard. Did you play it? Yes, I did back in the day. I did it back whenever it came out. And Black Temple was legit. Hard in a good way. Diverse fights. Good raid. I don't think that Black Temple was that hard of a raid. I really don't think so. I think it's a very boring raid. And there's only like maybe... Like, don't you just... Does anybody know? I don't know if you guys know this. But Illidan has a demon phase in Black Temple. I know. It sounds crazy. But like Illidan, so like he turns into like a demon and you have to have like a warlock tank him with like searing flame. What? Yeah, the classic players don't even know this now because they just do so much fucking damage. They kill the boss and it doesn't matter. Demon phase, bad team. True, exactly. When he throws his glaives, that's not whenever he throws his glaives. That's whenever he reaches 70% and he enters phase 2 and you have to tank the 2 flames of Azzinoth without letting them get too far away from the glaive or they enrage. Now, I know this fight very well. Now, I did it back in 2065, is 65? Yeah, somewhere around there. And I know this fight very well. I did it back in 2007, 2008, okay? Message from Twitch, get painted guy to Asmongold in the community, thank you. Let's watch this.
You might remember me from a few days ago as the guy who made that video roast on Asmongold.
I watched this.
I'm gonna keep this quick, but this is a quick video just to say thank you. Asmol reacted to the video, promoted what I do. His editor uploaded his reaction onto the official YouTube channel.
I did.
And things have just exploded.
God damn.
During the beginning of this year, I had a goal of reaching 10,000 subscribers.
Holy shit.
This was just a random arbitrary number that I didn't think was possible. Genuinely, but you know, it's just a number that I put up there. But thanks to the enthusiasm of this community,
a lot.
I have reached my goals
that
I never thought were possible. And to Asmongold, and yes, I'll actually say your name this time, thank you. You are so kind to the community who spent time on making things for you. Even though you don't have to do any of that, you do it anyways. And you genuinely change people's lives. So to you, I wish you all the success in the world. As if you don't have that already, but you know.
That's nice. That's a nice thing.
I wish you
what a nice guy.
Eat a little bit better, will you?
True.
And of course, I wish you happiness. Thank you so much.
Wow, this is actually a nice video.
Love you guys. I'll see you guys again.
Oh my God! Wow, what a nice guy.
Peace.
Holy shit, man! What a guy! Yeah, it's such a nice guy. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I do it, right, is like. It's like if you have a plant, you want to water the plant so the plant grows. So it's like, of course I want to help promote people's content so they keep making more of it. Because if you're not promoting their content and they're just sitting there not getting anything out of it, well then they're going to be less likely to make another fucking video. And like, then that's, yeah, what's the point of this? Then we're not going to we don't have the system in this. You know what I mean? And that's it. That's the way I see it. Farmer Asmon planting seeds. It's just common sense to me, man. I'm going to be honest. It's just common sense. Some more react for me. I think this one is like, this is straight up like an RTX on starting soon screen. I really, really like this a lot. It's fucking amazing. Like the detail is really, really good. On like my character, look at Dom and like Sea Lion and everybody. It's just so good. I like it a lot, man. And so, yeah, I decided to use it. Of course I'm going to use it. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, it's great. So thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.